We are live. Excuse me for a second. Does it work like this still? Just 1 second, yo. Y'all. Need a boosty chair. Boosty chair. Okay. Oh, that camera angle is terrible. Welcome. This is the stuff you're supposed to do on a live stream. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take like 5 minutes to get it together. Sure, sure. I'm so busy though. I don't got time for that. Yes, well, at this point, F what you know is in full effect. Synchro demystification is rolling in. Words. I'm impressed. But I don't believe this is no time for celebration. Woo. Hat tip. Let's see real quick. This is my opinion though. It may be a wise time to hurry up your conclusions and finger pointing and choose more from yourself. Take responsibility, seize it up, and claim as much involvement as you can, where you can. Where what you feel yourself most effective at is at a moderate to high application. I will finish these notes as I wrote them, bearing in mind that every day brings such change. Sunday, 2:57 p.m. Sunday, January 26, 2025, at 13th and Anchorage, Alaska. Number one, the nature of the construct of reality is up for debate and observational commentary. Trailcam's night vision phone interview at hotel at International Airport Road, Monday. Work at 5:30 a.m. Tuesday and Wednesday. I am success. A highly individualized soul can change the construct of reality by thought alone. We've been aware of this for many, many years. But some of these things are mined constantly and still ineffective, dysfunctional, the same. But we're getting it together. Apparently, guarding or to take great care with great attention to your reaction. So reacts reaction to they are watching. The construct is watching your facial expressions and all involved muscle tensions and associated movements. Body language is the same as mudras. It is your reality interface as well as all the other conventional forms of input interface into reality from mind. And then where does mind come from? How do you open up the interface between mind, spirit, and whatever the words are for the things that we don't really know about? And nowadays it really seems like the words that we do know are becoming barf parrots material, even that. Things I'm picking up from people that I've seen around. I see a lot. I watch YouTube a lot. I do a lot of everything. I have an observation I made lately when I tried to look up English to Latin. And the first thing that I noticed quickly was there is no word for I. It is just ego translated. I equals ego. English to Latin. Interesting. Spiritus is pervading. I don't know terribly much about that, but I would like to, and that's where, cool, we got some technology. Oh, error. It wouldn't let me do it. There's other places where you can do it, but you gotta pay. That's fine. Sure, I agree with that. But I'm not going to right now. I am budgeting my things properly because I'm just here operating. Some way, shape, or form, probably yes, required to make these videos. By who, for what? Often we want to react, yet reaction are part of the coding and reality construct on the realm. It is written, and being written is predictable, controllable, studied, researched. And what's written beyond control, I am you. Ego, spiritus. I tried to translate that. My phone's in front of me right now, reflecting this scenario. So currently, I am not screen sharing, and really, it's better that way because these ideas are just for reflection, and I'm not trying to show you. Show. Maybe if I probably did have that laptop hooked up, I would. Like car salesman, like a gambling attendant, make it flashy and awesome so you could just sit there and just be dazzled. But really, I don't really know how much I care about that because I think that maybe it's probably more important that I just do what I would do if I was me. And with the available tools, I do what I can, and progress advanced practice of form and technique and living the song you sing. That's integrity. As Jason from Archaic says, he had brought up recently, when you come into a system, you cannot judge, guilt, and condemn yourself for coming into a construct in mid operation and not being able to necessarily save yourself or others. This is a rigged game out the gate. We are not here to play this game necessarily. You are not here to save the world, but your soul or score or essence will be dictated by what you believe about reality yourself and adherence to and a composition of moral code. And this moral code comes first to one who knows the score. The completion is not self to another, inside, outside. The completion is reflection of self to self, inspiration versus envy, and in between is you. But competition is one thing at face value, but what is the root of competition in relation to self? What you believe to be true about yourself and how you play that out in the realm, rolling it out against yourself. And then perfecting your desired outcome into a reflection that you can walk on. Is it heavy? Is it brick? Well, it's the best news in the world, don't you know? As things stated by Matt, get more weird, you get more real. And that's what we're doing here. I'm sure some things are just lining up, gears churning and a turning. For you to understand this when you go to sleep. 4 time, John D. 4 time. You sleep 4 time. Then you know. So I guess sleep's not that big of a deal. It's probably pretty important. Whatever you're jacking into before you go to sleep, into sleep, people, serious. It seems to help you in your operations here, if entered or certain prior knowledge is held into this thing. And sleep 4 time. I've tried no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, and then I've tried you sleep 4 time, and I think sleep 4 time is better. Birds, military jets, and planes. That one's like a Alaska Raven. Just one for now. Whatever, though. But this believe, be, lie, fee, and that's belief. Most of the things you believe you just do. So I was considering the possibility that be, lie, fee is the fee that you pay for living a lie, which is requires action, comprehensive cognition backed by facts and humors to compose modes of spirit in which we live our lives. And if you're living properly, as marijuana might provide, or your own constant balancing and cognition of introspective moments that you gather and to take the time aside from others, and animals included, to reflect and be alone to digest the materials of thought and pattern sequencing. It means you get better at living freely, or so you think, but where do thoughts come from? Not sure. Ain't nothing out there, Lieutenant. This starts for you in the realm of inspiration, creativity, striving to creation, and forwards stepping. That's where it started for me. Stepping led to inspiration and creativity. Desire led to fulfillment and acquisition, and that led to blah blah blah. So I mean, I'm just saying that certain things that you aspire to must, man, I'm saying this, I'm hearing myself, require action. Passivity is a topic for a different day. One will know and begin this process by doing every absolute thing deliberately and on purpose. There will only be times and sections of the day where free thought through the astral radio signals, where we go and we say, let me think for a second. And other times where we would stick to our modus operandi of our structure of routine we create. Structure, pattern, consistency, rudiment, ritual, foundation, code. This is where, through stillness, core, our actions will be based. I'm thinking about a word. It'll be back. Okay. I need to tell our booster chair. A viper snake poised on sand. Beautiful, powerful, deliberate, decisive. And to what you believe yourself to be, and however one would arrive in an active moment and a precise holding of an idea to start, just to say, but it is so much more comprehensive and applicable than an idea. It is a mode of spirit. Yet this idea of you is morphic, as is the world, as your boldness provides. Boldness and courage are different. But how? Boldness or confidence, are they different? Or whatever you would call it, it is one representative of you. You to self, you to other, you to the environment. It is for you to experiment, to test, and find every detail of yourself, perspective of other, and the boundaries you can bring yourself to interact. Self, other, and environment. Bringing it in, processing it, then letting it out in progressively creative forms and matters, and that is only the start of finding the next boundary, because when you express these ideas outwards, it does something else, and it makes it so gnosis occurs, if you're aware of that, which is part of the forwarding. So busy. The next layer, deeper into you. 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 The next layer, deeper into. I'm gonna have a coffee. Posture check. T. And in Romania, my people points to feet and spirit. We move now. What's happening now, happened now in Romania, changes everything, or does it? Because I want to point out really quick, I don't have the man's name written down. Elected president, denied, supposedly. Whew, deep story. I probably could repost it, but in the meantime, the man's name is an anagram for the best comedian ever, some might say, George Carlin. So is he proposing the greatest joke ever? Question mark. Do I get points for proposing that? Because, I mean, big time. Now just the things we see presented to us, but more important, what's not all these plans. And we are supposed to work harder to widen the gap between you and the streets, homelessness. We're supposed to step over our brothers and sisters. We gonna be one, your brothers and sisters. on the streets, and fear is okay. So basically, like, I'm just trying to say, like, so we're supposed to just widen this gap. All the stuff that we're hearing, we're just totally forgetting about what's literally right outside our house. Currently, if anybody was wondering, outside of my house here, there's probably like a number of people living in a car like 30 yards to the left. That'd be towards the east, southeast, and nobody's gonna help them out. So I'm I don't usually help them out myself because I'm just over here, 30 yards to the northwest. So that's my point. And all this stuff about spending, the first reaction I had to finding out about any type of budget spending above 500 million, and then maybe I was mistaken that it was billions, was aghast because I thought to myself, holy fuck, they're going to talk about that before they talk about anything else. And yes, because as fast as things come out now is as fast as they go off into the shit can, because the shit winds are a brewing rand. You smell that? It's more shitty phrases, fear porn, buy, work harder, wait for the experts to tell you what to buy to survive. To become apathetic to the inhuman monsters who now live outside and inhabit the stinking streets. Okay? So, like, they want us to serve a $500 million policy to build a super infrastructure to serve an AI platform. And these guys over here just get to live under a tarp. Or maybe on it, if they have a tarp. Because tarps are pretty useful and they come and go pretty quick. To go serve a compartmentalized project that adds tangible, applicable quality to our lives in any way, or to serve to a greater, to divide between people in one place, one city, one nation. I refuse this idea. This is a chance to learn to be sovereign, to learn what it means to be a sovereign errant to one's own self. It is a service to the ground you stand on. It is service to your ancestors and the people you love the most. I love the people. When I look in their eyes, I see life. That's it. The only thing that matters now is, you know where you're at in time and space, real history, real now, the moral code, yourself, Spiritus Maximus, natural law, and sovereignty. And as you learn, your life will unfold, flowering bud. Nothing else matters besides taking responsibility of yourself. Oh shit, worry about yourself? In every single way, and even finer and finer degrees as you age. That's wisdom. Maybe, I don't know. When you learn, you grow, and having the right information is essential to successful growth. Alignment, synchronicity, purpose, fate, destiny, truth, answers, toppings. Yes, you got toppings, old man. You can find them, and others can shine the light. Because when you're looking around in the dark, it helps to have some light to see. That's what it's like. So you don't have to mean like light and love, bruh. Integrity. You learn moral code and natural law. Through that accumulative knowledge, you arrive at sovereignty. Successful growth, alignment, synchronicity, purpose, fate, destiny, truth, answers, toppings. Yes, you can find them, and others can shine the light. And through self-discipline and integrity, you learn moral code and natural law. Through that cumulative knowledge, you arrive in sovereignty. Synchro-biomysticismo. This is me. All theatrics aside, what a long, strange trip it's been. But that's the best news of all time. Maybe you're right. Looks towards Pennsylvania. Maybe we are a little embarrassed for celebrating too soon. So proud of ourselves for our deep conversations on retrocausality. Yeah, I guess I fucking could say that. My bad. Maybe we're being thrown goldfish treats, and I'm not even hungry anymore. I feel wisdom. It may just be age, haha, but just being still observing. Bonus. Yes, bonus. Today's Monday, January 27, 2025. $300 towards rent, 25-ish for food. Many Indeed applications rolling around, as well as TDL staffing, which called me on my break, and I didn't have time to call them back, and that was the day before yesterday, but it's negative 4 degrees yesterday, and did not call them back, and I'm not going to call them back today because it's negative 2, and they want me to walk 3 miles. I want me to walk 3 miles to get there to get a better job, and I'm going to wait till it's at least 2 degrees to walk that far. Maybe that's silly. Work in 14 hours, that's for Monday. 5:30 a.m. Tuesday and Wednesday. Work 12 hours one day and 13 the next. Officially 2 p.m. in Anchorage, Alaska, and the sun is blasting from a southerly angle that way. Focus, clarity, awareness, integrity. New Moon Wednesday, January 29th. All is good, system check, operational. Ching! Yes, I'm sober. I did smoke some pot. Is that okay? Yes, you can smoke some pot. Milk, cereal, dinner. Simple bachelor life, right? Shut her down, Steve. Thanks for playing, guys. Let's do this. How do we,